Door Jamb DIY Guide: How to Cut, Repair, and Replace a Door Jamb.
Have you ever looked at a door jamb and wondered whether you should cut it, repair it, or just replace the whole thing? Maybe you're installing new luxury vinyl plank flooring and the jamb is blocking your planks. Maybe the wood around your door is cracked, split, or damaged. Or maybe the jamb is so far gone that replacing it is the only option. In this video, I'm going to walk you through all three situations step by step. You'll learn how to cut, repair, and remove and replace. Hello, I'm Ken Connolly with Conleys Home Improvement. If you enjoy practical DIY projects that can save you money, subscribe to the channel. Now let's get started. Before we start cutting or removing anything, let's quickly talk about what the door jamb actually is. It's the wood frame that surrounds the door. You have two side jambs and a head jamb. The hinges are on one side, and the strike plate is where the door latch closes. Around it, you'll find the trim. The exact tools you need will depend on which repair you're doing. For most door jamb projects, you may need basic hand tools and a few specialized ones. Don't forget safety gear, glasses, hearing protection, and knee pads if you're working near the floor. Look out for your health. For an LVP installation, one of the most useful tools is an oscillating multi-tool. It lets you undercut the jamb so the flooring can slide underneath. Let's start with one of the most common flooring problems. Beginners often try to notch the floor, but a cleaner solution is to undercut the jamb. Step 1. Use a scrap piece of flooring and underlayment to get the exact finished floor height. Do not guess. Using the actual flooring is more accurate. Step 2. Lay the blade flat on the flooring. The flooring itself becomes your cutting guide. Keep the blade resting flat against your sample. Step 3. Slowly cut through the casing and jamb. Keep the blade level and be careful of hidden wiring or drywall behind the trim. Remove the cut piece, clean the debris, and test fit. The flooring should disappear under the trim with room for expansion. Don't jam it tightly. Avoid common mistakes: cutting too high or low, forgetting underlayment, forcing the plank, or neglecting the manufacturer's expansion gap. Now let's talk repairs. If the jamb is cracked near the strike plate, but otherwise solid, you can often repair it without replacing the whole frame. Check for rot. If it's solid, repair it. If soft, replace. Remove the strike plate and screws and keep them organized. Clean the crack, work wood glue deep inside, and clamp it. Wipe away excess glue before it dries. Allow it to cure fully. Reinforce with long screws that reach the wall framing. This creates a much stronger connection than short screws in the jamb alone. Fill small holes, sand, and paint. Then reinstall the hardware and check that the latch enters the strike plate correctly. Adjust if needed. If a section is missing, perform a wood patch. Cut back to solid wood, glue in a matching piece, secure it, then fill, sand, and paint it smooth. Consider replacing if large sections are rotten, badly warped, or hinges won't hold. Sometimes replacement is easier than constant repair. To replace, start by removing the door. Score the trim edges to prevent paint tearing and carefully pry the casing away. Work slowly. Locate and cut the fasteners. Carefully pull the damaged jamb away from the rough opening and clear out old shims and debris. Check the rough opening for rot or water damage. Use your level to ensure it's plumb. The opening needs room for the jamb plus shims. Position the hinge side jamb first. Use shims behind each hinge, adjust until perfectly vertical, and secure it. Do not over-tighten. Install the head jamb and check for level. Then position the strike side jamb, maintaining a consistent reveal gap before securing it. Rehang the door and check the swing. Spacing should be even. If not, adjust the shims. Finally, adjust and secure the strike plate. Reinstall your trim, fill the nail holes, and caulk the seams. Take your time with prime and paint for a truly professional result. Rubbing doors usually need hinge screws tightened or jambs plumbed. Uneven gaps? Adjust your shims. Troubleshooting is about small fixes. Always work safely and wear eye protection. Careful measuring and small adjustments are the keys to success. You can do this. Give this video a thumbs up and subscribe for more DIY guides. I'm Ken Conley, and I'll see you in the next project. Measure twice, cut once, and keep building.
Conley's Home Improvement, making your home look good one project at a time. Door Jamb DIY Guide: How to Cut, Repair, and Replace a Door Jamb. Follow at Conleys-Home Improvement. Thanks for subscribing and following. Again, thanks for viewing, and I'll see you in the next video. Now that you know how to make these 4 LVP cuts, the next step is putting it all together. Click the video on screen and I'll show you how to install LVP flooring step by step. And subscribe for more DIY home improvement projects. I'll see you in the next project.